Okay, son.
Okay, boss.
Play some poker.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it?
It's been a while. Have we ever been heads up in a tournament? I don't think so.
No, you always get knocked out before that.
You usually come fourth, right? So this is different. You don't know how to deal with me heads up now. Whole new ball game.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, I can see that.
On this hand, we're going to go in the tank with Daniel. We'll only see his hole cards, which are 7-5. He's called. Phil, who now has a ridiculous chip lead, calls out of the small blind.
Interesting limp by us like verbal Kint. Hopefully we'll get away with it, like verbal Kint.
Maria has checked her option. We're going three-way to the flop. Queen 6-4. Up and down straight draw for Daniel.
That's about as good a flop as we could hope for. Plus, we're Daniel, we're gonna get there.
Phil bets out. Maria folds.
I like calling here. Sometimes Phil will give up and we can steal it. Sometimes we'll hit our hand.
Daniel does call. The turn card is a 7. Second pair for Daniel to go with that straight draw. Phil checks.
I think we should probably just check. I think we should probably just bet. I meant to say bet.
Daniel does bet. And what's Phil thinking?
He's thinking, what's this guy got? What's this guy over here got? What does he got me beat?
Oh, Phil's check raised.
And that's why I was going to opt for a check there. We can't really fold this, I don't think. The problem is if we can and don't improve when we face Phil's bet on the river, we'll be in a real spot.
Time ticking away for Daniel. 10 seconds left to make a decision. He elects to call.
Like there was ever any doubt what Daniel was going to do.
The river card is the 7 of hearts. Trips for Daniel, but it does put a potential flush out there.
Well, what was I thinking? We're Daniel Negreanu. We're Kid Poker. Documentary coming soon. Of course we're going to improve. The problem is that Phil could have been raising us on the turn with a flush draw. Easily.
Yeah. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And there's a bet from Phil.
Last time we played against Phil, I was dead certain we should call, and I was dead wrong. In this spot, I think he's going to have us beat a lot.
Oh, boy.
Like a one-legged laundry clerk, I am leaning toward a fold.
Daniel is down to 10 seconds.
Man, really? I need a time.
He plays a time bank chip.
The one thing we got going for us is that I don't think Phil expects us to have a 7 very often. He could be trying to bluff us off a worse hand. But Phil knows how much Daniel loves to call, and Daniel knows Phil knows that.
I just feel like you have full house. You got Queen 7.
This is basically old poison wine routine.
I don't think I can fold it.
Daniel calls.
Ace queen.
Phil claims to have ace queen, but he doesn't. He was bluffing with jack 8.
Ivey's fallen victim to one of the classic blunders.
Ace Queen, huh? Okay. This is Ivy style. Ace Queen or 8-9, whatever. I don't remember. 500, huh?
Daniel takes a decent chunk of Phil's stack and takes the chip lead. Daniel has 6-5.
No choice. Can't fold it. Gotta see a flop in the big blind.
There's the call. So it's Daniel versus Phil again. And Daniel flops trips.
Huh?
8
Check.
of hearts, 6 of spades, 6 of hearts, check.
I don't see Phil falling for this.
Check, check. A king on the turn.
Now I see him falling for it a little.
Daniel leads. Phil now with top pair.
Even if you think Daniel has a 6, you can't just go fold in top pair.
He calls. The river is a jack.
Wow, Daniel is running better than Prefontaine.
Daniel value bets his trips. Phil forced to call with top 2.
Nope.
65 for trip sixes. Phil shows king jack for top two. Daniel's trip sixes take the pot.
Good call, good call. Good thing you didn't raise. That was smart. You know what you're doing. Smart kid, this one.
How do you get trips like that?
That's how I play. I've been doing it a long time. I'm gonna teach you. I can teach you that trick.
Yeah, I want to learn it.
You do?
I do.
Okay, I'm gonna teach you. Very, very difficult. Imagine how I would do if I didn't hit flops. Oh my God, I'd never win anything, ever.
I said I should have folded. Oh. So obvious you have a 6. Got 350. You ever gonna have like?
See, it happens to everybody, even Phil Ivey.
Whatever you need, Phil, you can have. It's fine. Give him the button. It's okay. I have the chip lead.
Yeah,
It's fine.
That's a miracle in itself.
Played solid. Tight is right.
Yeah, you played great.
You guys were getting in there, gambling up, whatever. And I just, plug along.
Plug along, wait for me to dump $1 million to you.
You know
what's gonna happen?
You can't help yourself.
I couldn't.
Eventually, you're gonna do it.
This is history, ladies and gentlemen. This is like the De Niro Pacino restaurant scene in Heat. And Phil Ivey, great ass!
Blinds are still 15-30. Phil raising his button with 9-6.
Cool.
Daniel's in with ace-4 of clubs.
Daniel starting off with the best of it like we would expect, but heads up, things can get a little weird.
Three of hearts.
Check.
Queen of diamonds.
Daniel's still with the best hand. Here comes a bet from Phil. And Daniel check raises.
And I don't think this is really a bluff. I think he knows he's raising with the best hand.
Phil calls.
That is a weird float. Phil's probably got a trick or two up his sleeve.
Or maybe this was the plan. Hit a 6 on the turn.
Yeah, one of those tricks was to peel a 6, I guess.
Daniel now checks.
Phil's gonna be pretty confident he's got the best hand since Daniel would probably never actually raise a queen.
Phil bets. Roughly half pot.
If Daniel calls here, he's probably prepared to call river too.
He does call. The river card is an 8, so Phil with the best of it. Daniel checks. And Phil bets.
This is awesome.
I don't have that good a hand. I don't have that good a hand, but I don't know. I felt like he was gonna try to make a goofy move, so I might pay him. 400?
Yes.
Trying to say you have a queen, sir? When do you have? How do you? You're gonna learn my trick? How to flop
I
trips?
lost my screen.
I don't know. Okay.
Daniel calls.
You're right.
And Phil takes the chip lead.
You son of a gun. I played good, kinda, except you got there. I check
Daniel's
raised
got
queen,
ace
queen 3. He calls with 6-9 because he thinks he's gonna outplay me. That's what this kid's doing.
I would have bet more if I
Huh?
missed.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
bet the
I don't
pot.
fold.
I'd have bet the pot.
So
They want you to done.
call. I have an ace.
Phil really knew where he was at in the hand. Fantastic value bet.
Like the Pacquiao Mayweather fight. Right. Right here.
Yeah, that's what this is.
That's what it's like. 'Cause I'm, I do like Floyd. This move. Check, check, check.
That don't look like Floyd to me.
Huh? No. Can't hit him.
8-7 for Daniel.
90,000.
He raises. Ace queen suited for Phil.
Oh, really now?
He's re-raised.
So he did.
And he's got by far the best of it.
Okay.
Daniel calls.
Could be a good one.
The flop. Sees Daniel pair as 8.
Daniel's back to his old tricks again. Not even a club out there for Phil.
Phil continues. Daniel's all in.
You don't want to know. Before, we got another 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.6, 50 ace high. I mean, that's your hand, sorry.
1 point what?
1.65.
Looks like Phil's calling.
Got ace high? Yeah.
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 Phil
No
calls.
good. Of course, I mean, I got it.
Okay.
Daniel, a 3-1 favorite to double up here.
Daniel's in the lead with a pair of eights.
That's correct.
But he needs to dodge aces and queens.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Neither one of these guys got to where they are today by being unlucky, that's for sure.
If Phil hits, it's all over. The turn card is a 9. Daniel now an 86% favorite. Phil still looking for an ace or a queen for the win.
Yeah. All in.
Yeah, I said you.
Yeah, you said it. Now, no ace, no queen. He win.
You hear his accent? Do it.
Yeah, he's very good.
Oh, God.
I have pair, 8. He is no pair, ace high. I told him, ace high, call anyway. I say, you ace high. He say call.
Now you win.
Not yet.
You see?
Maybe an ace or a queen come.
Phil, but if you
never
give me,
know.
but if you give me 1,000, Daniel lose.
That's it?
You my favorite.
Okay.
Okay.
You could be
Okay.
bought. You could be bought.
He can be bought, his allegiance.
Daniel, sorry.
Okay.
Never heard of a Russian accepting a bribe.
The river
Boom.
is a 6.
He says boom. Full house.
can make 6
Full house. 1.65 million because I got a full house. And he's got ace high over there. Yeah. Champion over here. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Card's breaking even a little bit.
Daniel now a monster chip leader.
I like playing with you. It's fun.
You
It's a lot
enjoying
more.
it? You enjoying
now
it?
I'm enjoying it way more than I was like a little while ago when you were just raising me all the time.
Action on Phil. Queen 7.
The computer hand. I'm gonna talk like a computer. I'm a computer. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking like a computer.
A call and a check. And top pair for Daniel. Second pair for Phil.
Not a good hand for a guy who's up against it like Phil. Hard to get away from a pair like a hot girlfriend who treats you bad.
Daniel bets, Phil calls. The turn card is a 3. Daniel checks. Phil bets. Quickly called by Daniel.
Yeah, Phil can't love that quick call.
6 on the river, 2 pair for Daniel.
Check.
2 pair.
2 pair good.
There.
You had that? No, you didn't have a beat. You didn't have that beat, did you?
Nope.
Queen 8?
Nope.
Wow. He shows the queen. You didn't show no 8.
What else do I have, Daniel?
I don't know. Phil, I don't know what
Come on.
what else do you have?
What do I play?
You play 6-9 on a queen 3 flop for a check raise. I
Yeah,
do remember that.
I was gonna outplay you.
Well, apparently, yeah. And you did. You just no problem. 6 on the turn.
It would all felt different to you if I missed a 6.
It would have felt different.
I would have made it feel different.
You would have made it feel different. Oh, you had me like
Yeah, I would have made it feel
on a
different.
string like this.
That's the thing you don't know.
You still got me like a puppet. That's the thing I don't know, huh? Okay.
Daniel with the Ivy hand.
90.
9-6.
I think the Ivy hand is 6-9, James.
And Phil has Queen 7 again.
I'm not gonna talk like a computer.
And Phil flops top pair. Daniel with a gut shot straight draw. Bets.
Phil might finally get some back here. Or Daniel can continue running like Secretariat.
Yeah,
All in
he's got all kinds of tricks. He does that to see what I do with my eyes and stuff, and then he does it. I gotta stop looking. Oh no! You know I had garbage. You win. He does the. Stole that move from Scotty Wynn. He used to do that all the time. Half like this. Voodoo.
Phil's got 8-9. He raises. Daniel with a pair of 7s. That's a re-raise.
I like the 3-bet. Daniel doesn't mind getting it in with 2 7s here, but I don't see Phil folding 9 high either. He's way too likely to be live.
He calls in position. The flop is King 8-7, a pair for Phil, but a set for Daniel. Daniel checks.
Huh.
Phil checks behind.
Both playing it slow, but Daniel's playing it slowier.
The turn card is a 5, giving Phil a straight draw.
And now that Phil's got a legit draw, it makes it even less likely that he's gonna fold.
Daniel bets.
I'm all in.
Phil shoves!
I call.
And Daniel calls!
Set.
Set's good.
This could be it!
Oh, I win. Oh, no, you need a 6. Never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't see that part. But I'm in good shape right now. I'm ahead.
Best shape of his life.
You never know.
Yeah.
Phil needs a 6.
Don't do it to us. We got some drinking to do.
4 cards Ivey can hit.
Something tells me Team Ivey's not exactly worried where their next meal's coming from.
It's okay. He'll be fine. Maybe he's in good hands.
Doesn't look like their first rodeo.
You don't want to win like that anyway, catching a 6. Huh? You don't care, right? Just however it happens? That would be dirty. He won't. He doesn't want to win that way. He'd throw it back. If a 6 comes, he'd just throw it back.
I sure would.
He'd be like, you know what? No, I don't want it. I can't win like that. Bad for my reputation.
The only thing that's bad for Phil's reputation is how much smiling he's been doing. Isn't that right, you little cutie pie?
The river card is a 10. Daniel takes it down.
Applause for both of these fantastic.
1-0. Whoa!
Hey, Phil, the bad news is you gotta sweep that up.
Look at this.
Read the fine print, brother.
Yay!